All right, there we go. I could not hit the microphone button. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me just make sure we are good. I believe indeed we are. Okay, cool. Welcome, everybody, back again to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Hold up. Let me get up and shut my door because Momo opened the door. There you go. She might want to come back in a little bit later, so I guess we will play musical doors for a little while with Momo. But welcome, everyone. Like I said, hope you guys are doing well. Today we have stream number 653, and we are indeed back again doing some Ninjago trivia today. Really quick streaming schedule. You can read it on your screen. Of course, we have trivia every Thursday. It is Thursday, so we are indeed doing some trivia today. We have a few viewer-submitted Blookets to do today. If you would like to make a Blooket or a Sporkle, you know, if you want to make a Sporkle. Okay, what is that noise? Ooh, we have some thunder outside. Epic. Okay, so if the stream goes out, it means we lost power. Apparently it's storming outside. I just found out now. But anyway, if you would like to make a Blooket or a Sporkle, feel free to do so. Send it to me via my email, and we can totally do it on stream at some point. But yeah, otherwise, how are you guys doing? I've had quite the week. It's been really hectic, kind of busy. I'm not really feeling the best. You know, what else is new, right? Sick and whatnot. Have a bit of a cold. Not too bad, but just a little bit. But yeah, I'm doing okay, I guess. not the best week ever, but doing okay. How are you guys doing? Feel free to let me know. Yeah, I had no idea it was going to storm today. Let me look at the weather app on my telephone and see how bad it's supposed to be. Oh, it's not supposed to be that bad. It's only supposed to last for another hour, it seems. Great. Just the whole hour we're going to stream, huh? Okay, hopefully we won't lose power or anything like that. Let's see. I know I need to stop being so sick. I can't help it. I just get ill sometimes and get colds and whatnot. Let's see. Doing good. Doing good. Just got Ron2. Awesome. I'm probably going to skip that set personally. I was going to put it up earlier, but I do have a video coming out later tonight where I show you guys my updated wish list for the summer sets for Ninjago. I definitely will not be getting Ron2. Lego Soundwave is coming. Yes, indeed he is. And in fact, the video that I'm putting out later tonight is pretty much like 90% my thoughts on Lego Soundwave. So if you are curious as to what exactly my in-depth thoughts on Lego Soundwave are, of course, that'll be coming later tonight. Long story short, though, TLDR, I think he looks pretty good. Might be a little bit too expensive, but I will still get him because he's Soundwave. Soundwave is my boy. I think overall the set looks solid. I think it looks right at home with the other Lego Transformers that we have so far. So I'm excited for it personally. James Gunn says, are you going to see my movie tomorrow? I am not, James Gunn. I'm actually going to go see it later tonight, weather permitting and feeling permitting. Like I said, not really feeling the best currently, but if I feel better later, I'll probably go check it out. I do have tickets for later tonight, but if I don't feel up to it, I'll go tomorrow night. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling later and if it's still storming. So, caught a quick glimpse of Soundwave. He looks great. He does look pretty good. I agree. I do kind of, again, wish it was a little bit cheaper, but it is what it is. How much is it? It's going to be releasing for $189.99, so just about $200. And when you compare it to another $200 set that's coming out this summer, the Temple Bounty, one of them feels like it should be around that mark, one of them feels like maybe it should be a little bit cheaper. Let's see. What do we got here? Yeah, it could very well be like a weak immune system. I have no idea. I just, catch colds easily and whatever works. I'm not like offended by that. It's very much like probably how it is. So let's see. Definitely no offense taken there. I totally understand. Yeah, no updates on Netflix putting up the removed seasons. They haven't put them up again yet. Hopefully they will soon. I will say, at least Peacock, we talk a lot of smack about Peacock on this channel, and for good reason, but, I mean, they do actually have the seasons organized now, and it's very easy to navigate. They have most of Ninjago, so they're doing better than Netflix, at that, so, it is what it is. Wish Soundwave came with Rumble or Frenzy. Happy he comes with Ravage and Laserbeak. Yeah, I do mention in my video that's coming out later, I think I say something like Ravage and Laserbeak is the two that I would have chosen. And I think those are both good inclusions, but I agree. I would like to see Rumble and Frenzy maybe eventually. I would not be opposed to them maybe doing like an expansion pack for Lego Soundwave, or if they really want to, and this could be the super cheapo move, so probably don't do this Lego, but what if they retooled it or just recolored the set into like Sound Blaster or something, included the other two minions there. Then again, I'm pretty sure Sound Blaster has different minions, doesn't he? So I don't know, maybe expansion packs, or maybe if it's easy we could do like mocks or something. Can never find an official way to watch the pilots. They actually are on LEGO's website at the moment. I found this out the other day. At least they are for me, and I'm only confident that they have the first part, Way of the Ninja, because I was looking for it, and literally if you Google Ninjago Way of the Ninja, the Lego website comes up, and they actually do have it on there. It's not the best quality. It's kind of like poor quality, and they really need to add it to streaming somewhere, but it's on there. Oh, does seem like Momo wants back in. Hello.
would not want you to do this, brother.
Yeah, what you doing? You gotta come in here. You can hang out with us in here. We also have a super chat from Nat Christmas. They say, gonna see my friend who just had a baby see a concert in New Orleans. Awesome. Sounds like you have quite some fun plans planned. Hopefully all of that goes well. Concert sounds fun. And yeah, congrats to your friend, of course. Thank you once again, Nat Christmas, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you supporting the channel like that. Thank you very much. Very generous. All of the Ninjago seasons except Dragon's Rising Season 1 are on Pluto TV. Well, there you go. Another way to watch them. Yeah, the DVDs are another good way to watch the pilots. I personally have them on DVD. So, let's see, what else do we got here? Yeah, I would love to see a Megatron set. Even if they don't make one that transforms, you know, just make Megatron just so we can have him. I heard rumors that the next one is going to be either Ratchet or what was it, Grapple, which Ratchet I get, you know, because he's kind of a popular character, but who in their right mind at LEGO is trying to greenlight a LEGO Grapple set? It's like, yeah, we could do Megatron or Starscream or Grimlock. It's like, no, let's do Grapple. It's like, what? Oh, well. Do I like him more than the Optimus and Bumblebee designs? Definitely more than Bumblebee. I do like the Optimus Prime quite a bit, though, and I'll have to wait and see until I get the Soundwave set in person, which I like more, him or Optimus. But so far, I think he's a lot better than Bumblebee. Absolutely. Give us the Krabby Medic bot. I would not mind Ratchet, personally. But I would much rather have, like, Megatron, or if they really wanted to, give us some Beast Wars stuff. So, you know, that I would be okay with. Yeah, he is such an obscure Autobot. I mean, like I said, we have, like, you know, just off the top of my head, like, 10 different characters that we could do that are popular. But, yeah, let's do Grapple for some reason. Who knows? Let's do maybe one more question before we start the Blooket. Like I said, we do have a few Blookets to get through tonight. And then we will start trivia. Right, Momi? Yes, Momina. I'm also going to take a sip of my water. Trying to think, like, what else got announced. Oh, the Comic-Con panel finally got confirmed. That's going to be fun. Yeah, Bulkhead would be kind of cool. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, there's probably other Transformers that they could do before Bulkhead. Maybe Bulkhead, like, 10 years down the line, but... yeah, Momo. I don't know what she's on. She's on some different energy. My bet would be on Megatron. But with that being said, guys, let's get the Blooket rolling this evening. We do have a few Blookets to get through. Let's start up the first one here. Yes, I would like to open that link. Thank you very much. I know, Momo. It's wild. It's crazy. Why so crazy? Okay, so the first one that we are going to do here, I have the chat pulled up on my phone. First one we are going to do here, I think we're going to do 2 rounds of each. So we have 2 Blookets, so 2 rounds of each. That'll be 4 rounds total. And we are doing the first one here, brought to us by Marvel Sonic Boy. So shout out to you. I see you in the chat. Marvel Sonic Boy, let's get yours rolling here. We will start with Classic, and then we will probably do one other game mode. Like I said, I want to try to do 2 rounds for each. Random question order, and let's host. Let me big screen this and adjust this screen here so you guys can see. And you guys can join up if you want. We are ready to go. Code on the top, QR code top left. We are going to start with the Classic game mode, and then we will probably do another one after. So hang tight. We will get there. Want to go outside again? There you go. Yeah. Musical Doors with Momi. Love it. But yeah, feel free to join up if you guys would care to join up. I'm also kind of hungry, so kind of hoping I can go out later so I can get some food. I'm planning on getting some popcorn at the theater, but I don't know for sure if I'm going to want it by the time I'm there. Right now it sounds really good, but I know by the time I get there it might not sound good anymore, so if not, I'll probably just grab something after the film if I go to see the film. Do I like the song Soda Pop? Totally not. No. Who would like that song? No, I do. That whole movie's like soundtrack is insane, and I have very much been obsessed with it the past like week or so, listening to everything on repeat. Let's see. That is one of the best songs though. Your Idol is Better. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to have to agree with you. See, I didn't like that song when I heard it in the movie, but listening to it a little bit more and having watched the movie now a few more times, that song has like really grown on me. I don't know if you guys have seen my Instagram, but my past couple of posts have been like Saja Boys related. So head on over there if you want to see that kind of action. Let's see. Yeah, the whole soundtrack's pretty good. We can probably leave this open for a few more minutes here, just to let more folks in. We still have some space, so if anyone else wants to join, feel free. Probably leave it up for one more minute, and then we will start. Hardly eat popcorn at the theater, always get nachos. Well, that's cool. My theater doesn't have good nachos. Like, nothing's really good except for the popcorn. Like, we tried these little, like, pretzel bite things one time, and it was just really, like... They were really dry and really gross, so never again. Let's just stick with the popcorn. Yeah, they were doing a lot of fireworks last week for some reason. Even like after the 4th, they were still shooting off fireworks. Don't know why. Okay, let's begin. Let's start. Question number 1. Once again, this quiz comes from Marvel Sonic Boy. Question 1. What other LEGO game is an exact copy of this one? Prime Empire, Crystallized, Fear No Chaos, or Chen's Return? No, not even sauce could fix them. No, we tried like the little cheese sauce, and the cheese sauce was also not very good. So we were like, oh, just dry pretzel bites and not so good cheese sauce. Now she wants in again. My goodness. Oh, the door's open. Momo, the door's open. Come on. Come here. Yeah, I think she's sad because Kat's trying to go to bed, so she shut her door, and Momo's like, well, what the heck? It's okay, you can hang out in here with me. Peak game, of course. Image wouldn't load for a second? Ooh, yeah. Question doesn't really make much sense if there's not an image with it. Am I making a video about Superman on the second channel? I'm not planning on it, but I mean, if it's, you know, good enough or bad enough, I might make a video about it. Apparently it was Crystallized. That's the exact copy. The reason why I talked about Jurassic World was because I just really didn't care for it. Like, it left... I left the theater feeling like nothing, you know? Is it too late to join? No, you should be able to. We should still have some space. We're only on question 2. Question 2. What 3 characters do you play as in Chen's Return? It's probably one of these trios. I do not know. Getting a migraine right now. That sucks. Hopefully you feel better soon. Hate those. Let's see. I'm trying to scroll back up. Might have missed some stuff in the chat here. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Did watch K-pop Demon Hunters today. It was pretty good. Favorite characters, Bobby. Yeah, Bobby's pretty good. And that is true. He is Jerry from Dark of the Moon. Fun fact. Little factoid there. From the trailers, that Jurassic World movie seemed to try to hit the OG nostalgia feel. I mean, they kind of tried, but it also kind of felt like they were not really trying to, like, go for that same vibe as much as they were trying to just straight up copy the original. Like, without spoiling, they have a scene in the new one that is very much trying to be like a one-to-one recreation of the original movie, like a scene from that movie, and it just does not work. So... I don't know. It's something that worked in the original, but it doesn't work like 7 movies deep into this franchise. Zoe's the GOAT. I would have to agree with that. Question 3. When was this game released? And I'm pretty sure that's the famous Ninjago game known as The Abyss. Only the greatest Ninjago game ever. Should you watch K-pop Demon Hunters? Yeah, I mean, by all means, if you like good music and you like, you know, demon stuff, sure. It's a good time. It's fun. Getting your driver's license this weekend. Awesome. Very cool. I don't know if I can do any poses. Kind of bizarre. It's your dog's birthday today. Awesome. Shout out to your doggo. Hope they have a good birthday. Not sure about the answer, I guess. I think I have an idea as to maybe when this game came out. I think it's 2021 just because that's when Seabound came out. But it could have been later than that. Might not have been earlier. I'm going for 21 personally. And apparently it was 21. Awesome. Very cool. Makes sense considering, again, Seabound came out in 2021. Let's see. Top 5. Top 5 again. Oiled up Kai is kind of crazy. Question number 4. Who are the characters that you play as in the Abyss? I am starting to see a pattern with this quiz. I'm just kidding, I do look at all the answers and all the questions before we dive on into it here. But sometimes I forget. What's the website? This is Blooket. Blooket. Abyss the Blooket. Yes, indeed. Do you have Fantastic Four tickets? I do. For opening night, again, kind of later on. Like, my screening of Superman tonight is supposed to be at 10:30, which is a little late for me, but, like I said, I might just go tomorrow. Might change my mind. I have, like, a whole hour before the movie starts to refund my tickets, so... and again, like I said, as of right now, I do have Fantastic Four tickets, but I'm not, like, married to the time I'm going for that either. Might change that. Lloyd, Kai, Zane, and Cole was the correct answer there. Haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters. Planning on checking it out with your niece this weekend. Very cool. Yeah, I thought it was a good movie. I liked it. And the more that I think about it, the more I like it. It's not perfect. I have some issues. Some nitpicks, if you will. Question... Oh my god, this picture. Question 5. What error does Kai's minifigure in the game have? Does he have the wrong head, wrong hair, wrong color suit, or he has sleeves? Is that a mistake? Saw Elio last weekend. Very cute movie. I haven't seen that one. I might check it out maybe when it comes to streaming. I don't really have a desire to see it in the theater. In fact, I'm pretty certain it's not even playing at my theater anymore. I could check, but, I'll see it eventually, probably. Not sure if I'll see it before the end of the year, but I would like to watch every Pixar movie at least once. The only one that I haven't seen is Coco, I believe. Pretty sure I've seen the rest of them. Oh, it's full. No worries. We are going to be doing more rounds after this. So if it's full now, that's okay. We will do more rounds eventually. You can join in there. Ooh, he has sleeves. Yeah, because the tournament robes from Legacy don't have sleeves, right? So he has sleeves, therefore it's a mistake. Favorite Ninjago monstrosity line? I like the one, I don't know exactly how it goes, but it's when Kai walks into the cave of the bug monster and he talks about, like, some type of exterminator or something like that. That's the only one that, like, comes to mind fully. Question 6. What character do you hear talking to you in the game? Is it Lloyd, Kalmar, Nia, or Master Wii? Gee, I don't know. It is, interesting because if you've played this game, you would know that this character doesn't shut up the whole time. Like, he's just, like, constantly, like, in your ear, and it's very bizarre. Yeah, definitely the easiest question so far, I'd say. A very iconic question, though, I gotta say. Can't deny that. Favorite ninja is Cole. Currently. I've played these games before. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw, like, the stuff with a thumbnail that I made a few videos ago with the guy from Squid Game, with Ji-hoon from Squid Game. There was a little bit of confusion surrounding why exactly he was in the thumbnail. I thought it was funny because I thought his jacket looked so similar to Jay's jacket from season 1 of Ninjago, like that casual jacket that he wears, and I adjusted the color of the jacket to make it more blue. And we were talking about the live action Ninjago movie, so I'm like, sure, he looks close enough to live action Jay. Put it in the thumbnail. And I don't know what happened. By the way, question 7. But apparently there's, like, this narrative going around that I was trying to say that the live action Ninjago movie was going to be in the same universe as Squid Game. And I'm like, I have no idea where you guys got that. Just watch the video and you'll figure it out. If you're ever curious as to what a video of mine's about, just watch it. And that way you'll know. I'm like, bro. I thought it was hilarious. I was laughing the whole time I was making that thumbnail because he looked so much like a live action Jay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why people thought it was like clickbait. It's like, guys, I'm not saying Squid Game's in the Ninjago universe. I think it's more like unreasonable to say that, you know? Let's see. Yeah, because Ji Hoon looked like live action Jay. I don't know. You guys don't get it. Let's see. Yeah, I thought his jacket looked similar to Jay's jacket. Next up, question number 8. What does Chen do to Master Wu? This image is hilarious. Yeah, exactly. Videos are for watching. That's my opinion. Like, if you're curious as to what a video is about, just click on the video and watch it that way, you know? If you're not supposed to watch the video, then, like, what's the point in making the video? How come Squid Game Season 3 is mid? Didn't really care for the ending too much. I thought the ending was kind of rushed and kind of weird, all things considered. But yeah, that's just my problem with Squid Game Season 3. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like the term clickbait has kind of just, like, lost all meaning. Like, where was it suggested that I was trying to say that Ninjago and Squid Game were in the same universe? It's like, just think about it for, like, 2 seconds, and you'll be fine. Let's see. Bunch of people were yapping about Ninjago ending on that Comic-Con video you made. Why? Like, I don't understand. Let's see. When will Dragon's Rising Season 3 Part 2 come out officially? Rumor has it September, but again, that's just a rumor. Just a rumor. Question 9. What is the first level of this game? Or sorry, of the game. Wasn't the Squid Games guy in Star Wars last year? Yeah, he was on the Acolyte. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Oh, was it because of a fake tweet? Yeah, I don't know why people keep falling for those too, like on TikTok and stuff. There's like an Instagram account dedicated to like just posting like fake Ninjago like tweets and stuff like that. It's one of those accounts that's like really anti like Dragon's Rising and like very pro like old Ninjago. I mean, we talk about the toxic argument a lot, right? Old Ninjago good, new Ninjago bad, and the opposite. It comes from one of those accounts, and it's like, okay, yeah, but take like, you know, a few seconds to look at the account. It's definitely not real. Crash Course Canyon. Or, if you're a little skeptical, go on Doc Wyatt's Twitter and or Blue Sky and see for yourself if the post is real. Just don't believe everything you read, you know? Do some research every now and then. Did I hear Garfield 2 was confirmed? I did. I made a few tweets about it, commented on Chris Pratt's Instagram post about it. Very, very epic. Question 10. What is the item you are collecting in this game? Random Kate Blanchett cameo. Yeah, exactly. The ending was just kind of like bizarre. I just didn't really care for it. It felt like an advertisement to me, instead of like being a satisfying ending, you know, without trying to get into like spoilers, I suppose. People hate the Oni trilogy for no reason. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the reason why people don't like it is because of like the design changes and stuff like that. But it's like, it's been so many years, and a lot of people have come around to rewatching, you know, the seasons with like that mindset, like not there, if that makes sense. They've cleared themselves of that mindset and they actually ended up liking the seasons. But a lot of people still just don't like them. But opinions are opinions, I guess, right? Can't be helped. Found it funny that the main villain in K-pop Demon Hunters was played by the front man. Yeah, that's actually like one of the main reasons why I watched the movie, was because I really like him as an actor. I think he's really good. Question number 11. What are some of the enemies you have to avoid in this game? Think Lord Rass's master is Dareth. What do you think? I mean, wouldn't be my go-to choice, but I can totally see it. Obviously, it's the front man from Squid Game. Oh, hey, it's my clones. Very cool. Favorite member of the Saja Boys? I am so glad you asked. I am very much a Genu fanboy. None of the other Saja Boys are really all that, in my opinion, but Genu himself is like God tier. So I'll say Genu. I'm a Genu fan. Genu and Abby. See, I'm not big on Abby. I like Genu, but I don't really care for any of the other ones. The front man is Rass's master. Exactly. Why did they make the Saja Boys so hot? That's my question. No comment. No comment. The Murray Guards is the correct answer there. Who's your favorite character from K-pop Demon Hunters? Probably Genu. I'm a Genu fan. What can I say? But I am a big fan of Zoe as well. Have I read Percy Jackson? I have not. It's one of the franchises that I missed out on. Question 12. What character appears in the game but is not playable? Ooh, I think we mentioned this earlier in the chat. Yes, better lock in. We still have a few more questions to go. Yeah, Bobby's pretty cool too. Honestly, there's not like a bad character. It's just like some of the Saja Boys are kind of like, whatever. Did I like Rumi? Yeah, but I like the other couple of Huntrix women's is a little bit more. Like, she was cool, but dare I say maybe a little boring. But I don't know. Zoe and Mira's pretty cool too, I will say. I like both of those more than Rumi. Let's see. Oh, it kicked you out. That's not great. Imagine if Ninjago pulled the Teen Titans Go when creating their live action. Can't say I know what you mean by that. Oh, but I'm sure you guys heard they're doing a live action Lego Friends musical, and it's going to be happening before live action Ninjago. Like, it's filming next month, and it's going to be done by the guy that made High School Musical. So I guess that makes sense. Question 13. Where does this game take place? Cybertron, Ninjago City, the Oni Temple, or the Temple of the Endless Sea? Definitely Cybertron. Absolutely. Will I go see the Friends thing? I mean, I don't know what they're going to put it up on. It doesn't really sound like it's going to be a theatrical thing. It kind of sounds like it's going to be like a special that gets released on streaming or something. But maybe I'll check it out. Like I said, I think it will give us a good idea as to what we can expect from live action Ninjago. But obviously it's not going to be the exact same thing. But I think, you know, with it being a live action Lego adaptation, it'll give us a good idea. Unlike Ninjago, Lego Friends doesn't have the most in-depth storyline. Maybe that's why they're choosing to make it like a special instead of like a full-on movie, you know? Let's see. What's the correct answer here? I think I know the answer to this. Should be red one. It is red one. Temple of the Endless Sea. Mayhaps. I mean, that makes sense to me, right? Underwater. Best Ninjago intro. I like Season 5's intro. I like Season 4's intro. A lot of the earlier intros. The new ones just kind of don't really hold up. Question 14. What temple is used as the ninja's home base in the game? Ah, your mom's house, lol. It's definitely that one. Genu's like the most normal person in the Saja Boys. Exactly. He's the most down to earth. I really like that song that he sings with Rumi. It's called Free. That's a good one. All the songs are good. Sometimes it's hard to pick like what my favorite song is from that film. Have I watched How to Train Your Dragon live action? I have, and it was kind of whatever. Just felt like the same movie except worse somehow. So Favorite Ninja Turtle? I don't know. I'm not really a big Ninja Turtles guy, you know? I don't know. What's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Whatever your favorite is, my favorite will be. Because I don't really have an answer for that. Let's see. Should be the Temple of Huwatsu. And then we have one more to go. Yes, indeed. I'm thinking maybe stream might run a little bit long tonight, but that's okay. We could do a little bit overtime. Question 15 here. Who tells the ninja the location of the golden bricks? Is it the first Spinjitzu master, some random guy I don't know, Sam Witwicky, or Master Wu? Definitely Shia. Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, Sam Witwicky for sure. Season 7's the best season. Don't know if I agree with that, but opinions will be had, of course. Am I skipping the Superman early screening? My theater really didn't have any early screenings. I mean, we've had screenings at my theater like all day today, but it's usually just like the Thursday normal previews. There wasn't like a super early advanced screening anywhere near me. And even if there was, I'm not sure if I would have gone to it. I'm like looking forward to the movie, but I'm not like the biggest Superman fan in the world. I just want to see a good movie. I do like James Gunn quite a bit as a director. I think he's cool, good at what he does. So I'll see it. If it's good, it's good. If not, you know, probably just forget about it and move on. First Spinjitzu master, of course. And we have here top 3. Let's see. We got random person in 3rd. We got Jazzy in 2nd. And is that E in 1st? E. Awesome. Huge shout out to the top 3. And let's get round 2 of this quiz rolling. My question to you guys, though, is what exactly do you want to do for this next round? What game mode do you guys feel like playing? And once again, thank you to Marvel Sonic Boy for putting that one together for us. Let's see. There it is. What do you guys feel like playing? What game mode? What you guys feel like? Let's try to do something other than the crypto hack. I feel like we do that one a lot. And not crypto or gold quest. I agree. Let's try to do something different. Because I feel like we do those a lot. Let's see. We have fishing. We have Monster Brawl. Deceptive Dinos. Mayhaps. Let's see. Or a cafe. But I'm seeing a few votes for fishing, so maybe we should go fishing. I can do fishing. Sounds good. Okay, let's get fishing rolling here. We'll put 5 minutes on the clock just so we can scoot through it and get to the other quiz. Okay, we have the second round live here. So, QR code top left, code on the top. Feel free to join up if you would like. And yeah, we will do 2 more rounds after this one. It's okay if we go a little bit overtime. That's okay. Can't play this time. Your phone's dead. Sorry to hear about that. After this, can we play Abyss? I mean, I feel like if we weren't already going a little bit overtime, I'd be like, sure, why not? But we might not have time for that today, unfortunately. Did it ever occur that in order for Rast to have, or for Rast to reverse the merge, he needs the power of all 7 source dragons? Yeah, I mean, he might capture Ryu. Didn't he say that Ryu was, like, important to his plan at some point and then just kind of gave up on it? What was that about? Am I seeing Nobody 2? Probably, but probably not in the theater. Probably won't watch that one. I do like the first Nobody movie, but that's one of those movies where I'm like, I didn't think it needed a sequel, you know? So it's kind of weird that it got one. All right, let's go. Let's start. 5 minutes. Feel free to do some fishes. Have I seen Megan 2? I have not. I wasn't the biggest fan of Megan 1, and Megan 2 kind of sounded like it was a little whack. So yeah, let's do a bit of that. Feel free to refer to the pinned comment. BT dubs, by the way. What were we talking about? What's the most overpriced Lego set coming in August? From what I've seen, probably the, ooh, that's a good question. Ooh. Probably the Ninja Combat Vehicle, if you're talking, like, exclusively Ninjago stuff. That thing is insane. Not good. Can you answer my question from the Ninjago plot hole video? I mean, if you want to put the question again in the chat, we could probably answer it, depending on what it is, of course. What's with the Ji-hoon in the thumbnail? Bro, that's live action Jay. I made his jacket blue. He looks exactly like Jay. I don't know why that thumbnail is so controversial. Surely there's other things going on in the world that we can complain about. Am I seeing Bad Guys 2? I am not. I have not seen the first one, and I don't really care enough to see the second one. I did hear about that Star Wars turbo tank. That one is pretty ridiculous, too. It's stuff like that it's like, why even bother with Lego, you know? So stupid. Do you think Cole will get more development in Season 4? I hope so. That'd be sweet. Elemental power ideas. I just did a video earlier this week talking about a few powers that Ninjago should totally add. So I'd recommend checking out that video if you want to hear more of my thoughts. But in that video, I said sand, space, and then like blood/death could be cool. Blood/death might be a little bit too extreme for a kid's show, but maybe they could make it work. Also, we have a super chat from the Super Cat. It says, you are the best. No, you're the best, Super Cat. Thank you for the super chat. Super chat from the Super Cat. Appreciate you. And sorry, yeah, the volume's off right now, so the alerts aren't going through. Yeah, exactly. Like, we literally just had Jack Black with a headband. And how many live-action Ninjago videos have I put with Tom Holland in the thumbnail? Why is the Ji-hoon one so, like, controversial? It making no sense. Like I said, unless you're saying, like, you know, like I said, the narrative is, like, I was trying to say that, like, Ninjago and Squid Game are in the same universe. I don't know how you got that based on the thumbnail, TBH. First one, when Mr. Pale's invisibility was taken away from Tournament, why did he remain invisible? But in Tournament of the Sources, we saw his face. Yeah, I think we did a video about that a while ago, talking about, like, the inconsistency. That's pretty much what it is. I'm not sure if there's, like, an in-universe reason as to why that happened. I think it's just one of those little oopsies, little mistakes that Ninjago makes from time to time. And that's okay. I know, I liked the Ji-hoon thumbnail. Like I said, I was laughing when I was making it because I thought it was so stupid. About, you know, it looked like, he looked so much like he could be like a live-action Jay. Especially when I changed the jacket color. I don't know, I had fun. From what I've seen, the people that were like genuinely upset by it, they don't really watch the videos anyway. Hence why they thought that I was trying to say that Squid Game and Ninjago were in the same universe. Very bizarre. Exactly, like Jay using wind. Yeah, it's just one of those things that happens, and then it's like, well, that doesn't really matter. It's a mistake. Just disregard it. When it comes to Lego prices, this is why I don't buy that many Legos. Instead, I buy Transformers worth more. Their prices. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Lego has kind of become like this super expensive like hobby, and it still like baffles me. Like, there are people like every single wave that buy like every single set, and it's like, how do you afford that, dude? It's wild. Jay used wind, Moro used lightning, full circle. Exactly. I remember the thing is I remember with all of that, there was like a bunch of theories at the time with like Jay and Moro being related. Can hardly tell Ji-hoon's jacket is a different color. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. And again, I'm not sure what about the thumbnail explains that Squid Game and Ninjago are in the same universe. Top three here, we got Dareth Sigma in third, Parachuting Kit in second, and the Ice Emperor in first. Huge shout out to our top three here. And once again, thank you very much, Marvel Sonic Boy, for putting this one together for us. That was pretty fun. Now let's move on to the next quiz here that we have to do. Let me see. I have it pulled up here on my document. Let's see if it'll open. If the link would open, that would be nice. Okay, this one comes from Zarkt himself. So hooray for Zarkt. Let's host this one. Classic. Thank you, Zarkt. Appreciate that. And let's get this rolling. Random question order. Host, mute, big screen, share screen. Once again, thank you, Zarkt, for putting this one together for us. Let's see. Once again, feel free to join if you'd like. We're going to do a few more rounds here. I would like to do 2 rounds of this one as well. Yes, Zarkt of the Forbidden Five. Play devil's advocate, it points to him from Jay saying same universe. Yeah, because it's animation Jay and live action Jay. Like they're in the same universe, you know, because that's what the video's about. I thought it made sense. I think that makes more sense than randomly saying that Squid Game and Ninjago are in the same universe, because nothing about the video, in my opinion, said that. And again, if it's like ever confusing, you know, just watch the video and it'll be explained. I don't know. I didn't think it was like too weird of a thumbnail. I thought it was funny more than anything. Yeah, we're gonna ban this person as well. Get a new hobby. Thank you. There we go. All right, we got it. And let's go. Let's get this rolling. We got 20 questions here. Let's see. Who's the first ninja that rocks attacks? I do not know. Should be interesting. I'm also going to take a sip of my agua. In the episode Paper Girl, multiple, what did that say? Multiple ice cream flavors were mentioned, including BananaCon. Most of the ice cream flavors were based on other villains. However, yeah, I don't know what that question is supposed to be. Pin was 3-1. Oh, was it? That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, 3.141591. Very cool. Maybe it's a blessing. Maybe that means this will be the best quiz ever. Question 2. Oh, here we go. Oh, I think I know what you're getting at. Like, how is there a flavor based on Nauticon if nobody remembers Nauticon? Again, it's just kind of one of those things that I feel like is more so a reference for the audience as opposed for the characters in the show, if that makes sense. Like, sure, the characters in the show might find it weird, but... or maybe it doesn't make much sense for them, but I think it's more so just a reference for the viewers. We also have Keep Up or Kick Rocks with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. They say, why did Lloyd stop using his elemental powers? Do you think we will ever see human Garmadon in the future? Why did Lloyd stop using his elemental powers? I mean, I'm pretty sure he still uses them last I checked. Maybe you mean like golden power? Like, why does he not use golden power anymore? Pretty much because he lost it, but not sure what you mean by that. And do you think we will ever see human Garmadon again? I would hope so, but at the same time, I kind of feel like it's just going to be like crystallized Garmadon from now on, where he's kind of like Lord Garmadon, but also kind of Sensei Garmadon. Not sure if he will ever go back to his human form, but maybe one day. But thank you very much, Keep Up or Kick Rocks, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Also, I like your name. Very fun. Well, I suppose that's true. Nauticon was an historical figure. Or a historical figure, rather. That makes sense. Have a theory about current LEGO pieces. LEGO caves more towards expensive prices because adults can afford them. I get what you're saying, yeah. It almost does kind of feel like it's been... or LEGO's been more of like an adult hobby, I guess you could say, just given how expensive things are. I mean, sure, there are some, like, cheaper sets, but, I don't know, I think it's kind of ridiculous, given all the insane prices that LEGO's trying to, put up there. Like, I get maybe, like, the more, like, the sets that are more, like, geared towards adults being a little bit more pricey, because, obviously, But stuff like Ninjago should have pretty consistent value, and for a while it did. So it's kind of concerning to see, like, what am I trying to say? You know, like even something like Ninjago get a little bit questionable in terms of the value. Love Garmadon's design, very fun just to stare at, find cool details. I agree. Oh my goodness, the folks are asking for paychecks again. I got in contact with the post office, and they told me that there was someone at the post office that's been pocketing like every single paycheck that comes through. So I would recommend reaching out to the post office and see what they have to say about it. Maybe they finally caught the guy. Maybe they did not. Maybe the guy looks a little bit like me. I mean, there'd be no way of knowing. No, I'm kidding. Lies, you're just broke. So true. It's going to be even more broke come August, buying a bunch of Lego. Let's see. Question 7. Who's the fastest of the Forbidden 5? A lot of Forbidden 5 themed questions for this one. I'm sensing a pattern, sensing a theme. Should have known since it's from Zarkt himself. Can you do a Season 3 Part 2 quiz? Yeah, probably after Season 3 Part 2 comes out officially. But yeah, definitely not anytime soon. But maybe wait a few months and then we could do one. Stop buying Legos and pay your debt. Never. Have you ever found a Lego character attractive? I mean, we were just talking about Garmadon. Have you seen that man's abs? My goodness, he's got like 12 of them. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? That's up for you to decide. What is Rox's elemental power? Oh, man. I am getting a little hungry, so maybe I will get popcorn later. From the theater. Like I said, it sounds good right now, but I don't know. I don't know how it's going to sound like 3 hours from now. Already checked with the post office. It was you on the security footage pocketing your own money. Hope you're happy with your $15. It totally wasn't me, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Must be my evil twin. What about Maya? No, I mean, Maya's still pretty cool. I am a fan of Maya. She's got lovely hair, lovely cheekbones. How many people get decayed by Kerr? Ooh, Princess Iron Fan. That's another good one, yeah. Fun fact, I actually do have, might be a little bit morbid, but I do have her head up on my shelf here because I was using it as like a wig stand the other day when I was trying to take like pictures for Instagram. Because I had the Princess Iron Fan head with the witch hat that I just used for Instagram. So it's just sitting up here like the face piece. I haven't reunited it with the rest of the minifigure yet. What else is up here? Just a bunch of junk. I have a whole set of Ninjago movie minifigures up there, like the whole shebang, the whole squad. There we go. Like to sneak Red Bull into the movies. So true. And actually, here's what I'm planning on doing tonight, right? Now, this might be a little bit controversial, right? Might be a little bit unorthodox, maybe a little, a little questionable. But what I'm going to do is, and I did this last time I got popcorn at the theater, I snuck in a little baggie of M&Ms, right? Like the M&M candies. And what I do is I get my theater popcorn and I put all of the M&Ms from the little baggie into the popcorn. Like I just kind of sprinkle them on top, and it makes a pretty good snack, all things considered. Again, might be a little questionable, but I think it's very good. So, there's my hot take for the day. What am I seeing tonight? Planning on seeing the new Superman, but like I said, it's not for a couple hours, and I might not feel like it when we get closer to that time, so I might not go. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling when the time comes. Saja boys remind me of the Forbidden 5. So true. It is actually pretty accurate because there's, 5 of them. Yes, how scandalous. Yes, my mustard tortilla sandwiches. Oh, I did have one of those snack wraps from McDonald's today because they finally brought them back after like years, and they're just as good as I remember. Am I seeing Jurassic World Rebirth? I saw that one a few weeks ago, and I didn't really care for it too much. So I probably won't go see it again. Considering not even like buying the Blu-ray for it when it comes out. I don't know. I did just buy Sinners on Blu-ray because Sinners I really enjoyed. It's one of my favorite movies of the year, so I went ahead and got that. Not sure if I'll get Thunderbolts, TBH. I mean, I will, but I don't know if I'm going to get it like right away on Blu-ray when it comes out. I do want to get, I saw F1 recently and that was really good, so I'm going to get that on Blu-ray when that comes out. But yeah, Sinners just came out and it's like, I need this. Once brought Taco Bell in the theater. Nice. Yeah, I know some theaters are like really strict on like sneaking in food. My theater doesn't care. Like you can bring in whatever basically and they won't really care too much. It just makes some type of effort to hide it, you know? Like you can't come in with like a big bag of stuff and expect them to be like, "Oh, sure, you know, come on in." But if you're just bringing in like a drink or like a little thing of candy or whatever, they don't care. Not sure what the theaters are like around you guys, but my theater doesn't really care too much. Exactly. Hid it under your blanket. That's how you do it. Or like put it in a purse or something. Let's see. Question 15. What is Zark's elemental power? Hey, it's Zark himself. Yeah, probably don't bring in a full course Thanksgiving dinner. You might be frowned upon and shooed away from the theater. But, you know, bringing in like a drink or a little snack, I don't know if they care too much. Do I know how to drive? I do know how to drive, yes. I've been driving since I was 16. So many, many years ago. I do have a car. It might be a alien robot. Who knew? Hide the food in your tummy. Yeah, just eat it before eat the food before you go into the theater. Theater hack, how to sneak in food. Just eat it and then sneak it in. Yes, many eons ago. Knowing how to drive doesn't mean you're good at it. I did have a little bit of a rage moment today on the road. I was going to the post office, right, to steal paychecks or whatever. No, I had a few packages to drop off, and I was trying to turn left, right, and there was a lady in a car coming like straight at me in the other lane, and she has like the right of way, right? So she gets to go first, go straight through the intersection, and then I turn. She stopped and like waited for me. I'm like, there's no stop sign, there's no light, just go. I mean, what are you waiting for me for? So I threw my hands up and went, and then driving away, I was like, I don't know if I needed to do all that, but it was a rage-inducing moment. So I don't often road rage, but on occasion, it is fun. I know, right? People these days. Crazy. Das crazy. 49 years old, but 90 in spirit. Yeah, that's about it, too. The lady was me trying to take back my $3.99. My goodness. Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? But I did successfully make it to the post office. I had a few packages to drop off. So, it was dementia. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but mayhaps. It's the thought that counts, exactly. What kind of car do you have? I don't think we have like a joke for this one, but I have a Jeep Renegade. It's pretty nice. It gets me where I need to be. May or may not, again, be an alien robot. Can confirm what Jazzy was saying is true. I was in the backseat planning my revenge for my money. Should have just, like, T-boned me, you know? Like, let me through and then just, like, drive into me. Yeah, that's right. The purple Bugatti. Yeah, I had to trade that in. Had some problems. So I traded it in and got Bumblebee instead. And he's pretty cool. James Gunn, you better have a good review after seeing Superman. I mean, be sure to follow my Letterboxd, James Gunn. I will be rating the movie when I'm done watching it. You can check and see what I've rated it there, if you feel so inclined, Mr. Gunn. Like how people say Jay has dementia. think they got confused because he actually has amnesia. Yeah, a few different things there. Dementia, amnesia. They both end in ah, but that's about it. Games Jun, of course. Let's see. I think we're just about done with this one here. Apparently Noct used 15 elemental powers in the tournament. So top 3, we have Super Thor in 3rd, Max in 2nd, and Zorfi in 1st. Not sure how to pronounce your name there, but congrats to our top 3. And let's get one more round of this rolling here. The question, though, is, again, what do you guys feel like playing? And, yeah, we're not going to do Crypto Hack. We're not going to do Gold Quest, and we're not going to do fishing. Let's try to do something new, because we do those 3 very often. I did see the Deceptive Dinos got suggested a lot last time, so should we do that one? I'd be okay with doing that one. Been seeing so many sad edits over Skylar and Kai's breakup. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they're not together. It's just kind of sad that they aren't together, you know? Let's play dinosaur. Okay, let's go with the dinosaurs. Dino DNA. 5 minutes, host. There we go. Why isn't it going big screen? Okay, there we go. Turn off the volume, big screen, and share screen. Final round is ready to go here. QR code on the left, code on the top. This will be our last round of trivia for this evening, and I need to get up and stretch. Kai and Skylar aren't together. Yeah, that was, well, basically what happened was, TLDR, what happened was a new Ninjago magazine came out and labeled Skylar as Kai's ex-girlfriend or Kai as Skylar's ex-boyfriend, whatever it was. Either way, the term ex was used, right? So, like I said, it does make sense that they're not together because the merge kind of happened and maybe they just haven't seen each other in years, so maybe that's why they're not together. But yeah, it does kind of suck though to see that, so... I don't know why the screen is a little bit different this time. It seems more wide. Did they just update Blooket as we were playing it or something? Have I seen Dogman? I have. Not very, not too bad, but not very good, if that makes sense. Just kind of mid. If you were a Transformer, what would you turn into? What side would you pick? Fantastic question. I think... I want to say... Ooh, okay. I do have a tattoo of the Maximal symbol, so I'd be a Maximal, and my beast mode would be an Ocelot. That's what I would pick. Very great choice, I know. Don't see it as that big of a deal. They haven't seen each other in years. Maybe they've fallen apart a little bit. Maybe if we see them again, they can rekindle their relationship. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm thinking too. Like I said, it makes sense that they're not together. It's just kind of as a huge fan of that pairing, it's that kind of sucks to read. But it is what it is. All right, let's roll. Let's get her going. We are doing the dinosaurs. Dino DNA. Have I seen Free Guy? Yes, I didn't really care for it that much, but I have seen it. Probably never going to watch it again. Yeah, Jay's yellow lightning is kind of cool. I do prefer the blue lightning, but I don't mind the yellow lightning. I think I'll start taking more of an issue if they eventually change Jay's color to yellow. If he's the yellow ninja now instead of the blue ninja. I think then I'll probably take a little bit more issue with it. We have a better ship to focus on, Colin Geo. You're not wrong there. I do enjoy that ship quite a bit. Grimlock approves of this. Can you imagine if they made a Lego Grimlock set and how sweet that would be? Would love that. But then again, if you make Grimlock, you might want to make the other Dinobots, but who's to say you can't just make Grimlock, I would love to see maybe Lego try to do a Transformers combiner or something like that. Then again, they'd probably just do Devastator, which is kind of like overdone at this point. Am I going to see Five Nights at Felix's 2? Definitely, yeah. Absolutely. I'm not expecting it to be good, but I'll check it out. Like to think Jay's tapping into other temperatures of lightning. Ooh, and now he just needs purple, green, and white. I think white lightning would be pretty sweet coming out of Jay. I'd like to see that. Am I getting the 86 Grimlock reissue? Probably not, because I haven't really been collecting any of the Dinobots. I did see at my Target they have that mold there, but it's like the G2 colors. I'm like, you know, it's cool. It's a cool figure, but I don't really care that much. And plus, it's like the same logic that I have with the primes that are out right now. I know if I get one, I'm gonna want to complete the set, so I've just been holding off. So, because I'm not sure if any of those Dinobots are gonna be going for much, but I'm sure some of them, especially the older ones, might be kind of hard to get. But, you know. Let's see. If you could ask one of the ninjas one question, what would it be? Not really a ninja, but I'd ask Master Wu why he's so keen to keep secrets. Like, what's wrong with sharing? Why are you so afraid to share? Just tell your students your problems so that your problems don't become their problems. Like, why are you so like, stupid? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What else do we got here? I'm out of water, so that'll be fun. Then again, we're almost done with stream, so I don't need water right this second. I can wait a few moments here. Would ask Wu why he hasn't told Jay about his biological mom. That's a good one. That's a great question. Saw on Mercari last night someone selling sealed 86 Hot Rod for $630. That's kind of ridiculous. I'm sure that one won't sell. I see that every now and then too, especially with like Ninjago stuff, where it's something that shouldn't be super expensive, but it is for some reason, like whether it be on eBay or Mercari or wherever. I don't know why people do that. Very bizarre. See ya, Danny. Have a good one. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. Favorite Forbidden 5 member is Drix. I think he is the bestest boy. He's certainly the most schnazziest boy. Actually, I mean, I do like Drix's design quite a bit, but I also like Rox's design quite a bit too. Like, none of them are really bad in terms of design. I think Kerr is a little bit, I don't want to say like mismanaged, but she doesn't really go with the rest of the group as well as she probably should. She needs more, like, black on her. You know, she needs to be wearing more black, I think. I'm going to get up and shut my door, though, because the TV suddenly got really loud outside. Boom. Shut that. Oh, hi, Waffle. Waffle's sleeping. Am I eating popcorn? Not yet. Not yet. Excuse me. Not yet, but maybe later at the theater. Used to watch your streams during the pandemic. Good thing to know you're still going strong. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Frank Welker in third, Max in second, and Bird Bricks in first. I'm not sure what the rest of that stands for, but huge shout out to our top three. Again, and thank you very much, Zarkt, for putting this one together for us. Zarkt, of course, this was your quiz. Thank you, Zarkt. I had a lot of fun, and that'll pretty much wrap it up for trivia tonight, ladies and gents. We do trivia every Thursday, and if you would like to submit a Blooket, Sporkle, any type of Ninjago quiz, feel free to do so. Send it my way via email, and we can totally do it on stream sometime. Email will be in the description. So, like I said, that'll pretty much do it for trivia tonight. However, we can still hang out for a few more minutes if you guys would like. We still got a few minutes to chill and do whatever. So, by all means, feel free to stick around. Wonder if Kai can tap into blue fire. That would be very cool. I would not mind that at all. I'm also going to turn off my phone here because the chat caught up on my computer. So now I can see it on the computer. Let me scoot a little closer. Don't get scared now. It's okay. When I was also looking last night, saw another 86 hot rod for $215. Ooh, was signed by Judd Nelson. See now, yeah, that's a good reason to increase the price a little bit. I would agree with that. Can I draw Cole and Jay breathing on each other? Oh, you mean like from season 3 where they're like trying to like see who's got the worst breath? For a second I was like, huh? Now I'm not sure if we're gonna have any time to draw this evening, but that would be funny. Do I have headcanons for some of the ninja? Zane is the tallest and Jay is by far the shortest. That's my headcanon. Everyone else is of average height, except Nia is going to be a little bit taller than Kai in my headcanon. And Kai is taller than Jay. So, let's see. Ninjago movie or Minecraft movie? Probably Ninjago movie, just because I didn't really care for the Minecraft movie that much. Yes, I agree with Borg. Jay is shorter. Jay is canonically getting shorter every single season. Cole is the second tallest. Yeah, I can see that. He does seem like he'd be pretty tall. But I've always felt like Zane would be the tallest, you know, just naturally. But Jay is definitely the shortest. He's giving short king energy for sure. Yes, even Borg said Jay was short. Absolutely. Jay's hair makes him tall now. You think maybe that's why he got the ponytail? Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, I did go ahead and purchase a Bricklink order. A few days ago, I got a cape for Rox when I eventually get the Rox figure, which will hopefully be in a few weeks here, come early August. But I also got a new hairpiece for Jay that I think might work a little bit better than the ponytail that he has. It's still a ponytail, but I think it's going to work a lot better for him than the weird Unagami/Okino ponytail that he has. Plus, you know, that piece doesn't exist in Jay's color, and I don't really feel like painting one of those hair pieces, so I just got a new ponytail piece coming that already exists in dark brown, so I will be sure to make a few posts about that when I eventually get it, because I think it's going to work a lot better and look a lot better than that ponytail piece. Because I don't have an issue with Jay having a ponytail, you know, but I kind of just wish it was a different ponytail. TBH. Let's see. If you could have an elemental power, what would you have? Probably ice or lightning or water. No, it's not the Klaus hairpiece. Here, I want to see if I can show you guys quick. Because I'm not sure if you guys will agree that it'll work, but I think it'll work. Hold on. Just 1 second. I will find the piece somewhere. And it already exists in dark brown. Where is it? I just gotta find the piece. I think it comes from Star Wars originally. I'll just go to Bricklink and see what I can find. To Bricklink. Da-na-na-na-na-na. What is my password? I do not know. Apparently it wasn't that. Even though it should be that. Oh, okay. Forgot a letter. All right. And then we will probably start wrapping up stream here. Yep, there it is. Okay, catalog entry. And, oop, not close out for some reason. There we go. I'm going to try to get a picture of it on a minifigure so you guys can see what it looks like. Or maybe I'll just, you know, save that as it is. Save. Give me 1 second. Bada bing, bada boom. I promise I will show you guys soon. Just gotta get it up and loading. If it loads, there we go. Okay, so what do you guys think of this piece for Jay's ponytail? It's a little bit shorter. I think this comes from Leia originally from Star Wars, if I'm not mistaken. I know for sure the mold was used. Or wait, no, not Leia. Padme. I think Padme used this piece at some point. Not Leia, but Padme. I think it'll look good. You know, probably a lot better than than the current ponytail, but that is currently my plan, and I will definitely make a post, especially over on Instagram, maybe talking about it when I get it. So be on the lookout for that. I just think it'll work a lot better than the current ponytail, which really doesn't work all that much personally. Yes, Natalie Portman herself, Natalie Portperson. But yeah, that's what I have planned. And I did also get Lasha from Ninjago Season 1, the Serpentine Lasha, just because the, the store had that minifigure too, and I don't have it, so went ahead and got that too. The whole order was like $9. Wasn't that bad. Yes, protect the young himself. I'm not sure who Kanan Jar is. I gotta look up who is this. I'm not like the biggest Star Wars guy. Let's see what his minifigure looks like. I think that's the same piece. I don't remember the hairpiece being super rounded on mine. I don't know. I'll see when it shows up. That could be the one. Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. What movie and or show was he from? Because I might not have seen it. Don't like the romance from K-pop Demon Hunters. See, I feel like they could have done a lot more with the romance, personally. Yes, there is going to be a live-action Ninjago movie. And it's probably not going to be very epic. It could go either way. Oh, he's from Rebels. Yeah, I haven't seen Rebels. That might explain a little bit why I don't know who that is. And let's see. Let's do one more question, then we'll probably wrap up stream this evening. Oh, man. Head do be hurting. Gonna take some medication. Let's see. One more question, though, and then we'll wrap up stream. I'm trying to think of what else I got. Nothing from Bricklink recently, but I have some things in mind that I do want to get eventually. Oh, there you go. Yes. Are you buying the Forbidden 5 minifigures? I am, but I'm going to get them in the sets that are coming out, for Dragon's Rising Season 3 Part 2, releasing in the summertime. But I'm not sure, like, Rox comes in the Dragon Rider set or whatever it is, the Mech Dragon J set, and Kerr comes in the the Lloyd Jet. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm still going to be buying those two sets, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping those sets. I might sell those off, just take the minifigures and just sell the sets for cheaper, if that makes sense. Just because I'm not so sure if I want those sets and kind of want to get a little bit of my money back just because, Lego's kind of expensive these days. So I might do that, but I don't know for sure yet. Either way, I will be getting those figures. I just don't know if I'm going to keep the sets that they come in. So with that being said, everyone, why don't we wrap it up there? Streaming schedule is as follows, and that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here tonight. I'm not sure if there will be a stream tomorrow. If I had to guess, probably not, just because I'm not sure if I'm going to feel any better tomorrow. So might not be a stream tomorrow, but maybe more streams next week. I at least want to try to do more than one stream next week. Kind of slacking this week. Like I said, been kind of a weird week, kind of a busy week, but we will try to do better next week, try to feel better, try to get back in the game. But thank you so much for watching this stream, everyone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you enjoyed trivia for this evening. I know I sure did. Leave all of your thoughts in the chat, I suppose, and have an awesome rest of your night. We will see you guys next time. Peace.